Hey everyone, it is Miss Marnick with a word study video for you. We are working on inflected endings ing today. You flip back here for a minute to the pattern page so I can go over the rules with you since we did this earlier in the week. So just a quick review. Our rules are when we need to double, when we're adding the inflected ending ing, is if the base word ends in a vowel consonant pattern, like in the word stop. So in stop, I can find my vowel here, and a consonant comes next. We know our vowels are like our girls, and our consonants are like our boys. And our boys don't like to be next to other girls. They don't want to be in between two vowels. So if I need to add an ing to stopping, that's going to put a vowel right next to my consonant. And the consonant, the boy, doesn't like to be in between two girls. So we need to double it so the boy doesn't have to be all by himself. So to change stop to stopping, I write stop. There's my base word. I'm going to double my consonant and add ing. Our next rule is drop the E. We drop the E when a word ends in a vowel consonant E pattern or silent E. So in the word move, I see my vowel is my O, my consonant is V, and I have my silent E at the end. I automatically know to drop the E and add ing to get moving. And my last rule is when we get to do nothing, my favorite rule because it lets us be lazy, like when we have a vowel consonant pattern or a vowel consonant pattern. Like in the word float. Float has vowel, consonant. So this time I have two vowels or two girls sitting right next to each other. And the boy doesn't really want to be in between two girls, but the two girls are stronger together and they say, no, you can't bring a friend, you just have to wait. So we don't do anything, and float changes to floating. If we have a word like push, then we have vowel, consonant. Our two boy consonants are already right next to each other, so they don't need another friend, and we can just add ing, do nothing, to make it pushing. So there is an overview for you of how it works to page 2. We're on day 1, and we are going to do our base word right with our ing. So if I look at my headers here, I have double, I have E drop, and I have 2 columns for nothing. I'm going to start in my double column, and you can just do this in regular pencil. And I look at my base word set. I see a vowel, I see a consonant. I know my consonant isn't going to want to be in between two vowels by itself, so we're going to need to double it to change it to setting. Same thing in cut. I see vowel, I see consonant. I'm going to have to double my consonant to make it say cutting. Okay. Pause the video for a minute. I want you to go ahead and fill out all of the words in your double column, then come back and check your work. Ready, go. Take a minute to check your work. Make sure you have everything spelled right. We are going to move on to our E drop category as soon as you're ready. Here we go. When we have a vowel consonant E pattern, like in hike, we need to drop the E before we add our ending ing. So hike becomes hiking. Move, another vowel consonant E, drop the E. Move becomes moving. Pause the video again, do your E drop column, then come back and check your work. Go, go, go. Check your work. Make sure you spelled everything right in the E drop column. Pause me again if you need to. We're going to move on to our last 2 columns, our nothing columns. In my first column, the base word read, I see vowel, vowel, consonant. So two vowels aren't going to let my consonant bring a friend. They're going to overrule him. They're going to be really bossy. So we just do nothing and add the ending, ing, and read becomes reading. With add, this is a tricky one because my vowel starts at the very beginning in my first letter. My A is my vowel. Then consonant, consonant. My two consonants are two boys that are already together, so they don't need a friend. We can just do nothing and add ing. Adding. All right, there you go. Pause another time. Fill out the last two nothing columns, then come back and check your work. Go. All right, check your work for the rest. Make sure there's a couple oddballs on here. Make sure they didn't confuse you. Like, let's look at the word fix. I'm going to put it over here. F-I-X is really a vowel consonant. And we know when we have vowel consonant, we need to double it. The reason we don't is because of this X. X looks like it's a consonant, just one. But the X is actually two sounds together. X is really K and S. So it's really X. And we hear two sounds for the X. So even though it just looks like vowel consonant, it's really vowel consonant consonant for the two sounds it makes. And that's why we do nothing when we change fix to fixing. Another oddball that we have is go, because we have another, we have consonant vowel, which actually isn't a pattern at all. So that's one you just sort of have to know. We add ing. And another oddball is snow, because we have vowel consonant. So you would think if we had vowel consonant that we would double the W. The reason that we don't is because in the word snow, the O and the W work together to make one vowel sound. So really, we have consonant vowel, and we do nothing to change it to snowing. So those are the oddballs. Don't let those trick you. Okay, we are moving on to inflected endings, but instead of focusing on ing this time, we are focusing on ed. Our rules don't change at all. They're exactly the same. We're going to double if we see a VC pattern. We're going to drop the E if we see a VCE pattern. And we're going to do nothing if we see either vowel consonant or vowel consonant consonant. Rules are exactly the same. The only thing that is changing is that instead of adding ing, I'm switching my inflected ending to ed. Just like we talked about that ing means it's happening right now. Ed means it happened in the past. So if I look at my directions here, it says that I need to add ed to the base word using the rules and color the ending according to the sound I hear. Because I know when I see an ed at the end, it could make a duh sound. I know it could also make a t sound. Let me find my orange here. My t sound. Or it could make an id sound. So there's my color code. I have to do a couple of things here. Let's start by looking at my word hop. I see I have a vowel and I have a consonant. That means I need to double my consonant. So I'm going to change it to H-O-P-P. And remember, I'm doing ed this time. So ed, hopped. Now I need to color the ending according to the sound I hear. So hopped, I can hear that T. So I'm going to go ahead and color in my ending orange. Let's move on to my next word. My next word is hope. So this time I see a vowel consonant E pattern. So I'm going to need to drop the E and add my ed ending. So hoped looks like this, H-O-P. And then I add ed. When I say hoped, again, I can hear that T sound. So I'm going to color in my ending orange. Ooh, this time my orange changed colors. Pretty cool. Okay, the next word I have is join. I can see in join I have vowel, vowel, consonant. Two vowels next to each other aren't going to let the consonant double. So we just do nothing. J-O-I-N, and I add E-D. When I say the word joined, I can hear that D at the end. So I'm going to highlight my ED red this time. Then I have the word mix. Mix, I have vowel, vowel, consonant. So normally I would think that I double it, but I know that X is tricking me because X is really two sounds. It's k, s, which means I really have two consonants. So that is another one that I do nothing for. Mix, and I add my ED. When I say it, I say mixed. So I hear that T sound again, so I'm going to need to color it in orange. Mixed. And finally, my last one is nod. I need to change it to nodded. I have a vowel consonant pattern, so I'm going to need to double the D. N-O-D-D-E-D. When I say nodded, I hear that id sound at the end. So I'm going to color in my ending in brown. All right, flip the page. Now we know if we see the VC pattern, we are going to double. If we see the VCE pattern, we are going to E drop. If we see VVC or VCC, we are going to do nothing. So let's take a look at our first word, hop. We know that is vowel consonant. I'm going to need to double. H-O-P-P-E-D. I'm going to move on to my word hope. This time I have vowel consonant E, so I'm going to drop that E and change it to H-O-P-E-D. Hoped. Then finally I have the word join. Vowel, vowel, consonant. So since I have two vowels together, I don't need to do anything. J-O-I-N-E-D, joined. All right, see what you can do with this sort without me. Pause the video, then come back and check your work. All right, I hope you got them all right. Go ahead and check your work. We will move on to day 3 tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.